In 1983, the world came closer to nuclear war than ever before. Not because of hatred, not because of an attack, but because of a computer error. If one man had followed the rules, millions of people might not be alive today. This is the true story of the night the world almost ended. The Cold War was a time of constant fear. The United States and the Soviet Union were watching each other every second. Both sides had thousands of nuclear weapons. Each missile could destroy an entire city in minutes. The rule was simple and terrifying. If one side launched missiles, the other would respond immediately. There was no room for doubt, no time for discussion. Stanislav Petrov was not a famous general or a politician. He was a quiet Soviet military officer working in a secret bunker. His job was simple: monitor early warning systems for a nuclear attack. If the system detected missiles from the United States, he had one responsibility: report it immediately. On September 26, 1983, alarms suddenly began flashing red. The computer showed that nuclear missiles had been launched from the United States. The system reported one missile, then two, then five. According to protocol, this meant nuclear war had begun. Petrov had minutes. If he reported the alert, Soviet leaders would likely launch a massive counterattack. Petrov froze. Something didn't feel right. If the United States were launching a real nuclear attack, why would it send only a few missiles? The computer insisted the threat was real. Every alarm told him to act. But Petrov trusted his instincts over the machine. He reported it as a false alarm, even though he could have been punished or arrested for being wrong. Minutes passed. No missiles struck Soviet territory. The alert had been caused by sunlight reflecting off clouds, confusing the satellite system. The computer was wrong, and one man's decision prevented a nuclear response. Had Petrov followed protocol, history might have ended that night. You might expect him to be rewarded as a hero. He wasn't. The Soviet military quietly buried the incident. Petrov received no medal and little recognition. For years, the world didn't even know his name. He later said, "I was just doing my job." This story reminds us that technology isn't perfect. Systems fail. Computers make mistakes. And sometimes, humanity depends on one person choosing calm over fear. The world didn't survive because of weapons. It survived because of restraint. History often remembers wars and leaders. But sometimes, the greatest heroes are the ones who stop disasters before they happen. If you believe stories like this should never be forgotten, subscribe to Quick History for true stories that change the world.